My name is Dr. Mulba Borsay. I'm a pastor here at Calvary Lutheran Church and also chaplain at Metro Health Medical Center. I was born and raised in Monrovia, Liberia. Always been involved in the issues of Liberia, struggling for dignity of all Liberian people. I had a dream of being part of the structural improvement of Liberia. And so I came to the United States with that dream to become a part of that improvement. I graduated from Cleveland State and worked in construction, infrastructural, civil work, bridges, water and wastewater treatment plants, highway work, just a full civil work with the dream of returning to Liberia and being a part of that, of the development there. But of course, the Civil War and the coup also came about and stalled that dream to be part of the physical infrastructure of Liberia. In 1999, I returned to Liberia and I heard the stories, personal, devastating horror stories from the people there, stories that touch your heart. I saw the mayhem there, the mayhem that has been imposed on the structures in Liberia, and I was devastated. And then something came within my heart that a different kind of infrastructure was needed to deal with the core struggle of our people was to work on their spiritual and psycho-spiritual part of aspect of the Liberian people. And then I got that twist to enter into the ministry. You know, psychology also means, psycho also means spirit. So I got into this area trying to improve the working on the spiritual development of the Liberian people, thinking that as through the mayhem that we saw, that if the people, to bring about a different kind of dignity to the people there, that if their social spiritual needs were primarily what was most needed. We saw people there that was very resilient, people who've been through a whole lot and strong, and so I got on that kind of bandwagon to also work for that different kind of infrastructure, which is the spiritual infrastructure. And so I'm also here in East Cleveland. In East Cleveland, we work for at Calvary here. We serve the population here. We give them food, we give clothing, we give referrals. We bring in medical personnel to help give them direction for those who are struggling with high blood pressure or some diabetes. So I've been fully involved. When you get in this area, you start off thinking about just your people, and then later on, you grow up to being involved into the full humanity. The cause of humanity becomes your cause. So that's where I'm at this time. I'm involved in East Cleveland, I'm involved in Cleveland, and I'm involved in wherever suffering is, anywhere in the world. And I applaud the lead Liberian economic development initiative for this goal and project that we're on. This project to build a library, and also the project of bringing scholarships to Liberia. I'm a person who loves to read, because in reading you can learn. It's an inexpensive way of learning from the author, an inexpensive way of learning from the author being a teacher, and you can learn at your own pace. So that's a applaudable project that you undertaken, and scholarships also. So I applaud the Liberian Economic Development Initiative on these, and I'm pretty much humbled by this recognition that you've given me, and I hope you do well, and I hope it prosper. I hope it's successful, and I can walk along to make sure that its success is achieved.